My name is Efua Opoku-Agyeman, but everyone calls me Efua, and I currently work at the University of Manitoba as a student recruitment officer. In student recruitment, I do both international and domestic. So for international, I do get the chance to travel to specifically the continent of Africa, visiting different schools, and basically letting them know what is about and just recruiting from those countries, as well as working with our partners stationed there. And then also on the domestic side, we're in the schools in Manitoba, in Winnipeg and across Manitoba, once again doing the same thing, talking to students, letting them know what is about, what they need to know. Basically, we are the lifeline, or not lifeline, but more of like the first point of contact for students who are interested in undergraduate studies at the university. So I don't typically have a day today because my position is very dynamic. So one day I could be in a classroom speaking to a couple of students. Another day I could be on the other side of the world doing the same thing, or I could just simply be at my desk responding to emails and working on presentations. So every day comes with something new. I got involved with CanU back when I was in grade 10. I had to fill in for one of my parents because my brother, who was in, I think, grade 5 at that time, had been selected. So I went for the parent night. I was in a course that required me to rack up some volunteer hours. So after listening to Roger explain what CanU is, I thought, well, this is an amazing opportunity for these kids, but also a great volunteer opportunity for somebody who was in grade 10 and also considering post-secondary studies while also looking for volunteer opportunities. And so I gathered some courage and then walked up to Roger, and I would say that the rest is history. To see kids who started out in CanU actually pursue post-secondary, I think that's one of my favorite things. And then also the Storytelling Academy, I got the chance to be a part of kind of the first batch. And it was really great to see students who were very shy in the beginning really open up at the end and share their stories at the Story Gala, where I also got the chance to share my experience and my involvement with CanU. So I think just many great aspects to CanU, but I think those two are the ones that honestly really stand out to me. CanU made me realize that I had a voice. It made me realize that, you know what, you're never too young or too small to get involved. It gave me the confidence boost to put myself out there. CanU had laid that foundation for me, so I was very excited to get involved on campus because I was already familiar with the different spaces, different programs, and even in my studies, it gave me a bit more, once again, that confidence to just really pursue my goals and, basically bringing me to this point. I was so excited because it really brought me out of my shell. It gave me a sense of responsibility outside of my home, obviously. And I got to meet a lot of mentors who were already in university. So getting to interact with people who were quite older than me, getting insights from them, drawing inspiration and motivation from them. I think for me, that's when I kind of felt like, okay, you know what? Like, I think I found my space here. I think I found who I am here. So it definitely gave me that confidence boost that really kind of trickled down to other aspects of my life. I see CanU going beyond the borders of Manitoba. I think it's just such an amazing and such a great program that it's going to grow. I see it growing to the point where it just can't be contained in just Winnipeg, just Manitoba, see it growing across all of Canada. And if we want to think even wider, bigger, even globally to some extent, right? Roger has such an amazing vision, and he's equipped everybody on his team to kind of carry that vision. So I hope to see CanU kind of just burst beyond the borders of Manitoba, and for the children and then the kids that participate, just continuing to kind of fuel their dreams and their passions and continue to have them realize that nothing is beyond your reach if you put your mind to it, because even as volunteers in the volunteering capacity, CanU impacts people in such a great way and in such a profound way that going on this trajectory, honestly, the sky is the limit for CanU.